It's our annual chance to check in on one of Maine's most prominent industries, brewing. Maine brewers have shown time and again their willingness to work together.
Nobody gets through this industry without mistakes.
In that spirit, at the 10th Annual New England Craft Brew Summit, there was a standing room crowd to watch three giants of the industry, Rob Todd from Allagash, Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head, and Abe Firth from Orono Brewing. The theme was the mistakes they've made.
They grabbed the wires, they dropped it on top of the aluminum cooler. Boom!
There were people that were like running for cover.
Even when Abe talked about overflowing his brewery with concrete, he happily shared it because others had shared their experiences with him years before.
So much of it has just been listening to those that came before us and being inspired by people that have grown some of the country's most respected and largest breweries. And those folks being accessible and happy to share knowledge is amazing.
It turns out every brewer has made mistakes on their way to success.
Last week, I was moving beer from the kettle into a fermenter, and I turned on the wrong pump.
We've had all the little mess ups of like a style of beer that we thought was going to be awesome that just fell flat, and sometimes the opposite happens.
I've accidentally left a tank open and oxidized it. That was when I was like newer.
We used to call everything what it was. We had a red named Red and a blonde named Blonde.
Like 2 barrels of beer just on the ground. I just squeegee that up. That was a mess up.
The planning board meets once a month, and then there was a blizzard one of those months, so it was 2 months in between.
I feel like this is a confessional.
Despite reminiscing on past slip-ups, it was mostly smiles around the conference, but the industry is at an inflection point. After 20 years of explosive growth, 2024 was the first year more breweries closed than opened nationwide. In 25, according to the Brewers Association, 434 closed, while 268 opened. Maine brewers I spoke with acknowledged they're in a plateau. Ryan Dunlap opened Argenta Brewing in Portland's crowded beer scene in 2024 during this plateau. He had brewing experience at Atlantic in Bar Harbor, but he is in charge here and chose to feature lagers in an IPA-rich market.
For us, I knew that putting out styles that are kind of part of that larger pie of beer, like our American lager, our rice lager, like all these really drinkable beers, we'd have more of an opportunity to capture customers that aren't just craft beer customers.
To reach customers, this young brewer became a social media whiz, posting consistently to reach an algorithm near you.
I'm going to show you how to pour a beer. People specifically come here because they saw us on social media. That's a huge part of our business. And not to mention, it's completely free to put out this content and costs me no more than my time.
Also, Dunlap and many of his peers knew from the beginning hospitality is crucial. To further set craft breweries apart from the Budweisers of the world, brewers are leaning into their role as gathering spaces.
There's also a concept you hear nowadays a lot called the third place. So we have home life, we have work life, and then there's a desire for a third place. And I like to think that Austin Street is that for some people and can be for other people.
We often see our third places like this, but it takes long days behind the scenes to grow this as a successful business.
It is a 7-day-a-week job. I have no time off. I work a gazillion hours, but almost every day I get people saying, wow, this place is so cool. Wow, your beer is so great. There's no job on earth where you get positive feedback on that kind of basis.
It's going to take that attitude to continue to thrive in whatever the future holds for this liquid gold.